Today on the web, China's highly publicized execution of Yang Jia relaunches the capital punishment debate in the blogosphere. From Afghanistan to Bangladesh, web users mobilized to denounce acid attacks. And the day's featured stories. Following Yang Jia's execution last July for the murder of 6 policemen in Shanghai, web users consider the capital punishment issue while criticizing the Chinese justice system. In these videos, the sister and father of Yang Jia explain his actions. Mistreated by police over a stolen bicycle, he decided to seek vengeance himself after exhausting all other legal recourses. In his blog, this Beijing blogger protested the conditions under which Yang Jia was judged. He revealed that the authorities had his mother committed to a mental institution to prevent her from testifying at the trial. Public opinion shares this view, as this street interview demonstrates. This man explains his disappointment in Chinese justice. And in this online poem, a web user compares Yang Jia to a martyr, which is an opinion shared by many bloggers. Finally, human rights defenders are mobilizing online to support the abolition of capital punishment. This internet petition was signed by thousands of web users. 10 men suspected of being implicated in an acid attack against students in the south of Afghanistan were arrested. The web mobilized to protest against this form of violence. This blogger worries about the increase in acid attacks, which could become a new weapon of jihadists. This web user condemned an attack by the Taliban with the same vigor. He put this film online where survivors describe their ordeal in an effort to increase awareness. On their site, the Foundation for Survivors of the Attacks, created by a group of doctors from Bangladesh, reminds us that their country has been the most hurt by attacks. The stories of certain victims are told, such as of this baby. But the majority of victims have been women, as this report put online by a Sri Lankan organization underlines, coming back to the widespread use of this form of violence. Often, the women had refused sexual advances or a marriage. If you can't go to the coolest dance clubs, then they will come to you. That's the idea behind the site Audiocom. They offer web users the chance to listen to the world's best DJs through a streaming audio mix, direct from the bars and clubs where the DJs work. Here is a site conceived for medical students and others curious about human anatomy, and specifically the functions of the brain. They offer a multitude of negatives and other scans of our thinking organ. The goal is to allow web users to increase their knowledge of the different elements that make up the human brain.